Alright, I just got back from the Dollar Tree. I took $50 and went to the Dollar Tree to see what I could get for that in terms of a plant-based diet. So looking at not just things that were vegan, but things that were plant-based that didn't have a ton of not so great ingredients in them. So I tried my best not to pick ingredients that had high fructose corn syrup or palm oil or that kind of stuff in them. But let's take a look and see what I got. So let's start with the pasta. So I got some oven-ready lasagna. I'm going to be using these to make breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, desserts this coming week. So we've got the lasagna. We've got a box of mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes. We've got instant oatmeal. My Dollar Tree normally has bags of oats, but they didn't have any today. So I just picked up a box of little oatmeal packets. These are completely plain. They don't have anything, no flavorings or anything added to them. I got a couple of bags of dried beans. I got black beans and Great Northern beans. I also got a big 2-pound bag of brown rice, some refried beans, and sometimes refried beans can have pork fat or lard in them as a flavoring. So just flip these over on the back to see what was in them. And it's just water, pinto beans, canola oil, onion, and salt. So not too shabby for the Dollar Tree. I got a small bag of plantain chips. I was really surprised to see these at the Dollar Tree. These are pretty popular on TikTok with the kind of rice salmon bowl from Emily Marico. I like these as snacks, but also with my kind of Asian inspired dishes. So I picked up of those. Pitted dates, one of my absolute favorite sweet treats. I was surprised to see those. And I got some pecans that are roasted and sprinkled with black sesame and chia seeds. So I'm excited to see what those taste like. Moving on to some packaged items. We've got apple fruit puree, and it's 3 for $1.25. And then this one is pineapple and banana. And what I really liked about these is there's no sugar added. So a lot of times the applesauce and stuff in Dollar Tree can be with sugar or with cinnamon in it, and that can affect what I'm able to use that particular product for. So these are no sugar added and just apples, just bananas and pineapple. So I'll use these probably to sweeten some different things. We've got some small red beans, coconut milk, diced tomatoes, and yes, I know that you can get these canned items, especially the tomatoes, for less than $1.25 at the regular grocery store, but I wanted to see what kind of foods I could get if I only had access to a Dollar Tree or a dollar store, and what kind of plant-based meals I could put together with those items. I've got red enchilada sauce and green enchilada sauce. I've also got a can of V8 juice, 100% vegetable juice. Yeah, it's a little high in sodium, but I'm going to dilute it out and add in some other things that are going to stretch it. So the per serving amount of sodium won't be so much. Can of Rotel. A can of garlic and herb pasta sauce. I always get the garlic and herb one because when you're shopping on a budget, if you can get ingredients that are kind of double duty, that have more than just a bland basic tomato sauce, this has got some garlic and some herbs in it, that's a budget saver. I got a ginormous can of diced green chilies. This is a 28-ounce can. So what I don't use, I'll actually put it in an ice cube tray and freeze, and then pop those cubes of peppers out and put them in a Ziploc baggie and have them in the freezer. Whole potatoes. Not sure why I said it like that, potatoes, but whole potatoes. A jar of mushrooms. I'll drain and rinse these to cut back on some of the salt. Picante sauce, medium salsa, right? I got this just for me because I love sparkling water, and this is a orange sherbet flavor, but it doesn't have any sugar or even any artificial sweeteners. It's just carbonated water. Panko breadcrumbs. Couldn't believe they had these at the Dollar Tree. And I was really excited about these as well. I've had the chocolate version of these, but not the vanilla. But these are almond milk based puddings. So I'm really excited to try these. I think they'll be a good snack or dessert paired with some of the other stuff I got. Frozen stuff. I got a pepper stir fry, and I really just want the ingredients to be just the fruit or vegetable. And when I look at this, it's yellow onion, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. Santa Fe blend. It's corn, black beans, red pepper, green pepper, and onion. Riced cauliflower, and the only ingredient is cauliflower. Bag of frozen strawberries, only ingredient strawberries. Seasoning blend. This is a great hack when you don't have access to fresh items, which you usually don't at a Dollar Tree. Onion, celery, red and green bell pepper, parsley. So some really good flavor to add to things here. Blueberries, again, just blueberries. And I got a vegetable egg roll. And actually, when you look at the ingredients, there's no egg in it, and all of the ingredients are plant-based. It is fairly high in calories and fat, but I'm not going to eat this whole thing. I'm going to slice it and serve it probably alongside one of the Asian dishes that I'll do. And then, we have one more thing that's not frozen, a tahini spiced kind of roasted corn, like crunchy. So this will be great maybe on top of like taco salad, something like that. So, in my books, I could not believe this book was at the Dollar Tree. Dr. Greger is a fellow in the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. His first book was How Not to Die. A lot of you may have read that. It's a really good book. I really like it. How Not to Diet is the follow-up of that. We use this in clinic. So I actually picked up 5 copies of this so that I can have some in clinic for patients that want to check that out and use it and take it home. But I may also give away a copy to people who are watching this video. So altogether it came to $53. So that's a little bit over, but I bought 5 copies of a book I wasn't expecting to buy. So that's, $6.25 or so that I spent on the books. So I'm actually under the $50 budget when we look at just the food items that I picked. So what would you make with all this? Let me know down in the comments what you would make, or if you're just curious about what I will make. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Mississippi, and I'm ready to get cooking with some of these ingredients.